All right, welcome to live in the new studio. I'm gonna get comfortable here. So I did a video the other day about when you're sitting and you have back pain, what's the cause? And then somebody asked, well, if the cause is the disc from sitting, what do I do about it? So I put together a video today, and this is about the tips. And it's about the tips because the tips tend to be the most important. But it's also one of those things where people don't put the emphasis on the tips and how important they really are. And if you have back pain and it's not going away, very often it's the result of habits. It's the result of patterns of movement. It's the result of habits of how you sit. It's a result of how you pick up and carry things, how you open and close doors, and how you get up out of a chair. And sometimes it's all the bad habits that perpetuate the problem. So the tips are really designed to show you how to do it best so that you're not causing more trouble and or eliminating the bad habits. And it's not that you even know that your habits are wrong. 9 out of 10 times people have no concept that they're even doing something wrong. So I put together this video today because I can see what people watch, and we have a membership site with the tips on them, and everybody wants the exercise. What's the best exercise? What's the next exercise? Well, exercises are good, but if you continue to do things wrong, then they're not good enough. And really, if you put your emphasis on the tips and how you should be doing certain activities, not only will the pain go away, but you obviously can prevent further damage, and you can prevent the pain from coming back, which is what everybody wants, is to live the life without any back pain. So the video I did the other day was why does my back pain get worse when I am sitting? And as you all know, I had a herniated disc and degenerated disc, and I had bad habits, and I didn't know. I had bad habits even after my back pain was gone. I learned how to solve that and eliminate those sort of bending, lifting, twisting problems that I was having. And we have a 10-step process, but most importantly, step number 3 is increasing your awareness of what the bad habits are, or the best way to move, or how you're moving wrong. And as I discussed, when you're sitting when you're sitting in a chair, as I am now, I'm sitting on this side of the table because people say I want to be able to see it. So sitting in a chair like this, what happens is my spine starts to go forward. It's a little bit flexed. And too much flexion stretches all these tissues, but more importantly what happens is too much flexion will start to aggravate the disc, and it'll start to push the annulus in one direction. And as it pushes the annulus in that one direction, what happens is, as a result of bad posture, is the nucleus will start to push out. And as the nucleus starts to push out, you'll develop a little tear, and then you'll develop that herniated disc. But it's all the result of slouching in the chair for too long. And we live in a culture where we're seated all day long, and in the seated position, you're really going to start to cause muscle weakness, you're going to cause muscle tension in the hip flexors, and then you're going to start to aggravate those discs, and you'll develop that herniated disc, and you'll develop more problems. And then you develop, what you can see here is where the nucleus pushes out. So the question is, what do we do to counteract that? Knowing that this flexed position here is the wrong position, then what we do is we do what's called the seated Dr. Jeff stretch. Okay? So what you want to do is, knowing that the spine in the most unstable position, or the position that's the worst, is the flex position, you want to try to get the spine back in this position here. So to do that, and again, this is one of the tips. We have access to the video tips, and I'm going to put a link probably over here, because it tends to be in that side right there. And that link, I'll put a link for the video that we did last week, but I'm going to put a link over here for the tips. And as of now, we have 10 tips on there, but over the next 10 days, we're going to put another 12 tips on there, so there's going to be 22. And it'll sort of help you understand how to sit, how to move, how to put your shoes on, how to put your pants on, how to get out of the car, how to get out of bed, how to get down on the floor, how to get off the floor, all these things without aggravating the disc. If you have a disc problem and you keep moving around that disc and the spine is slightly unstable, then you're going to have a problem. So here's the tip. In the slouch position, if you have back pain now, you have to do this every 30 minutes. And if you don't have back pain, you do it about once an hour. And what it does is it helps put the spine back in the best position. So what you do is you slide to the edge of your chair, okay, just like this. So your glutes are just sort of hanging on the chair. I don't know if you can see me. But what you do is you drop your arms down to the side and try to hold your chin in. Forward head posture, believe it or not, will cause back pain because it causes the muscles in your back to get tight, and it continues to add compression to the disc. And too much compression of the disc will start to do this. All these things we talked about right here. So the goal is get to the edge of your chair and put your knees about shoulder width apart. Drop your arms down to your side and rotate your shoulders out. Now, I've done this one before, but this one is also my favorite because I had this problem, right? And doing this always made me feel good. So it's dropping your arms down, rolling the shoulders back, making sure you're not poking your head out. And as you do that, you want to contract your abs a little bit. That core bracing, probably the most important exercise. This is certainly, all the tips are very important. And it's not uncommon that we've had patients that only do the tips, their pain goes away. So you drop your arms to the side just like this, rotate your shoulders back, and you blow like you're blowing on a candle that's maybe 6 inches in front of you. And the whole idea for that is to contract your abdomen, start to do some bracing. So you do that for 30 seconds. You don't breathe out for 30 seconds, but you assume that position. And what that does is it starts to help you regain that normal extension to the spine, because too much flexion does this, and the flexion over top push the disc out. That's the goal. That's the tip. So we have the tips. And again, we're going to have 22 tips over the next 12 days. Another thing that just came up that I want to talk about is a lot of people are asking questions on both Facebook and YouTube, and I sometimes answer the same question like multiple times with different people, but I also answer questions that I think that everybody can and should and will benefit from, that they don't ever see them because they're lost somewhere in the comment section for videos and somewhere deep in the files of our YouTube page. So what we've decided to do is, if you want the tips, sign up for the tips. And if you sign up for the tips, we're going to give you access to a private discussion page on our Facebook, where you can get in there and you can ask questions, and I will answer them, but then you can access all the other questions that people have asked that I have answered. I hope I didn't make that confusing. So the goal is to get more information. Again, we have the ability to eliminate back pain from the planet, and certainly the tips are very, very important for that. Certainly if you have very advanced disc problems, you can come to the clinics, we can treat that for sure. We treat some of the worst back pain on the planet, absolutely. Several scientific studies validate that, several that have been published. So if you have this problem, come in and see us. But we have the ability to solve some of the most severe back problems. But along the way, we've developed the 10-step process that we call 10X. And from that process, we're able to eliminate 98% of all back pain from the planet. A combination of our therapy, but certainly doing things at home. And my goal is to eliminate back pain from the planet. And I think it's possible, it's achievable. So what I want you to do is I want you to like our page, I want you to subscribe, I want you to share, and then I want you to ask questions. Again, we're going to put those in our private page as well. So take a look at that. If you're suffering, you want to give us a call, come in and see us. And some people, their life is truly on hold, and I don't want to say it's ruined because I had back pain for 10 years, and at the end it was an 8. And I don't want to say it was ruined because I got better, but it was pretty awful. And what makes it more awful is when you think it's not going to get better. So we have the ability. Now here's the tip one more time. Again, the goal is to get your spine into an extended, the lumbar lordosis. So you drop your arms down, just like this, knees shoulder width apart, just like this. And the whole idea is you roll your shoulders back. So the shoulders roll back, and then the pelvis rolls forward. It's two different things happening at once, just like that. So as you do that, it puts the spine in a better position, takes the pressure off the disc. That's the power of the tip. Might be the most important thing, because if you continue to do things wrong, you will not get better. Or you'll get better, and then you get worse, and you get better, and then you get worse. That's why we do the tips. So that's it. Click here, sign up, get access to our tips, and a private discussion page where we're going to answer questions, because I think that truly, the more you know, the more likely you are to eliminate your back problem. So we're here to help. That's it. Got the new studio. A minute ago there was a fire engine, not here, but I could hear them roll by. That's it. All right, we're up. Have a good night. Be careful. Be safe.